Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Beth if you are new here, and I like to talk about music. I'm really excited for tonight because I'm going to be listening to Pop 2 by Charli XCX. I actually recently listened to my first Charli XCX album, and that was her latest album, Crash. Really love that album. I think it is just like a pop masterpiece. A lot of the comments on that video were telling me to listen to this album next, that it's also a pop masterpiece, and so of course, you know, I hear the words pop masterpiece or great pop album, I'm like, all right, let's give it a try. I actually do know one song off this album, as far as I'm aware. I know the song Unlock It, Lock It, and that's a great pop song. I really love that song. Guys, I'm so excited for the first song because I did not know that she has a collab with Carly Rae Jepsen, and I love Carly Rae Jepsen. I'm having a whole moment with her right now. A Carly and a Charli collab. I feel like I need that in my life. So without further ado, let's get into the first track, Backseat, featuring Carly Rae Jepsen. Okay. What? Whoa! Whoa, the electronic vibes are off the chains. I feel like I'm in a piece of metal right now. I feel like I'm being conducted for electricity. Does that make any sense? Probably not. But the autotune is crazy. Like, I thought the autotune on Crash was a lot, but this is like, but I don't mind it. Like, honestly, listen, I'm not a huge fan of like a lot of autotune, but I actually don't mind it on this song. Genuinely, I'm really enjoying the sound of this. Okay, all right. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know, something I am picking up on already is that Charli seems to love to do some vulnerable lyrics. Like, she started the song saying, like, she likes to go to parties because she feels alone or something. I literally, I already forgot because the sound of this is so crazy that I already forgot exactly what she said. But I really liked how she opened the song with those vulnerable lyrics, because yet again, we're getting more vulnerability from Charli. Ooh. Oh, this is Carly! I just registered that this is Carly. Wow. They sound so similar. Like, low-key, they have similar voices in a way, sort of, maybe, a little bit. I totally didn't register that was Carly. I'm so sorry. Ooh. I love that. See, this is an example of a collab that is actually elevating the song. There's a lot of collabs in the world that just don't really elevate the song to the level that you need it to be elevated to. And so you end up feeling like, why was there a collab? But this is really, I love this collab. Oh, I'm so happy. I really like that. I really love the pre-chorus. Turn it up. Lonely bopping. Not that again. Did she just do a car crash sound? Why is she always crashing because it's called Backseat. Okay, cars, crashing, Backseat, Charli, crash, cars. Is she always crashing? Is her life always crashing and burning? Because same. My fingers. I love this part. Ooh. What? Oh, Okay, that was that was very chaotic. I was not expecting it to be that chaotic, but then again, with Charli, I feel like you just never know. I really, really enjoyed that. That, like, it got better and better as the song went on. I feel like at first I was like feeling it out. By the time Carly came in, I was like, let's go. And then the end of the song really like was the best part of the song for me. And I loved the collab with Carly. That was like, yeah, that was like, I'm really glad that that collab was good. I do have hesitation toward collabs because sometimes collabs just feel unnecessary to me, but that felt very necessary. I remember someone commenting on my crash reaction. They commented on the Autotune and how the use of Autotune is way heavier in her other albums. And yeah, that was like coated in Autotune. It very much had that like robotic, like otherworldly sense that Autotune brings to a song. I think something that people don't realize is that Autotune, it doesn't like make you sound good necessarily. It's just a tool to make the song sound different. It's not necessarily in order to make you hit the notes. I, for a while, was very anti-Autotune because I thought people were using it to hit the notes. But I now realize that it's more of a stylistic decision. The next song is called Out of My Head, featuring Tuvlo and Alma. I have heard of Tuvlo. I've never heard of Alma, though. So, Out of My Head. I would love to get out of my head. Just saying. What? 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 No sleep. Oh. The little. Oh. Whoa. Party with my tears. Party with my tears. The verses. The little. The pre-chorus. Everything, yeah. The little beat. To be real, I didn't really care for the chorus of that song, the repetitive Out of My Head, but I absolutely loved the verses and pre-chorus. I'm just not really someone who loves like repetitive choruses of just one line over and over again. I really have to love the part of the song enough for it to be so repetitive for me to enjoy it. For me personally, the Out of My Head melody didn't do enough for me to keep me interested in hearing it over and over and over again. The next one is called Lucky. I can't help but think of Lucky by Aurora, who is quite a different artist. Let's just say that. This is different. Baby, you're so lucky. You get away with it all. Ooh. Excuse me? This is giving me Caroline Polachek vibes. This song I feel like could be on the album Pang. A pretty song, but it has autotune, so it's just like this very otherworldly kind of slow, pretty song. I'm growing to really love that kind of vibe. And Caroline and Charli definitely have some similarities. I don't even know. This is like, I don't know where I am right now. I like that. Oh, bro. Not the etherealness putting me to sleep again. That's so cool. I love stuff like that where it's a very literal kind of sound effect, like, you know, breaking up, and it's breaking up in the song. I really love stuff like that. It definitely can be done in the wrong ways. Like, you don't want to make it too cheesy, you know what I mean? But stuff like that, you know, it's subtle enough that it's not cheesy. It's just really cool. I'm literally so tired already because this is ethereal AF. What? That's cool. It is. This is the problem that I had with Caroline Polachek's album. I got very tired while listening to it because it was so ethereal and it was so like otherworldly, and it was just like, woo! And I was like, I'm very sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, by the way, I really like that one. Again, I'm kind of like digging the whole slow, very auto-tuned sound, which I never really got into it before, but you know, Charli and Caroline are really introducing me to it, and I'm really enjoying it. So, the next one is featuring our little friend Caroline Polachek, and I'm so excited for this too because I just recently listened to Pang for the first time and absolutely love that album. Like, I think it's so cool. It's so unique. It was a grower for some of the songs, but I love it. I think it's a great album. Yeah, it's just a very, very unique, cool album. And so, I'm interested in what they're concocting for this album. I do know that they obviously did have a collab on Crash, New Shapes. It's not one of like my top favorites from the album, but I do really like that song. I mean, I really like all of the songs on that album, except for Twice. I just don't think it's as good as the other songs. Like, since I've listened to it a few more times, I'm gonna be honest, like, I probably would skip it. Okay. Ooh, girl, that is so pretty. That's really pretty. I think I just blacked out. I have no idea what's going on. What is this scream in the background? Alright. I don't think I said a single word during that song. Honestly, I was like transported low-key. I think I blacked out at one point and I was just like unaware of what was happening, and then I kind of came to and I was like, oh yeah, I really like that, I think. I just mentally was like not here. I'm still like, woo! I loved the collab between Charli and Caroline. They just work really well together. Like their sounds, their voices, everything, I feel like just really lends itself to them collabing. So that was another collab that I was very, very pleasantly pleased by. I really loved Caroline's part too. I think she just really, she's killing it. Like she's killing it. People don't talk about her enough, or maybe they just aren't aware of her. Like I wasn't aware of her literally like a few months ago. But she's really killing it, okay? Killing the game. Isn't that one of her lyrics? Yeah. It's interesting to me. Every song on this album has a feature, except for the last song. But the next one is featuring 3 people. I've only heard of one of them. I have heard of Pablo Vittar, purely because some of my Brazilian watchers have commented about Pablo Vittar. So shout out to my Brazilian subscribers. Brooke Candy, Cupcake, I don't know.
Brooke Candy, Femmebot,
What?
Charli XCX,
What?
Pablo Vittar, Miss Cupcake. Hey there, disease, bitches just a little dream of me.
What? What? She like does these little moments where she entirely removes the production for a moment and then brings it right back. It's really cool. I really like that. I think that like it adds a punch to the song when you're listening. I like see this. Oh, she loves to do that little and I love to hear it. This is an example of a chorus that I don't really mind that it's repetitive, because I really just love the production and the way it hits and the way it really like punches. Unlike the other song, I did struggle a little bit with the repetitive chorus, but this is like, it's like, it really is like.
That's that. 10 keys.
This is so cool.
Baby, pull up to the party.
The production? I have no idea what's going on or what these lyrics are, but so many offers on the table. A bitch gotta eat on the couch. So many offers on the table. A bitch gotta eat on the couch. What? That's actually that's really funny. Oh, that gave me a good laugh. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. It's just very punchy. It really hits you. It hits you right in the face. Is this not similar to Unlock It, Lock It? Lock It, Lock It, Lock It. I got it. Oh, this is so good. Yes. Pablo, that you? What? Ooh, whoa. Again, metal. Grinding on metal. I really like that one. I think that was one of my favorites. The production on that was crazy. Once again, it was absolutely crazy. It was just chaos the entire time. But I really like that sometimes, okay? I like that sometimes because it's just like, sometimes that's what you need in music. You need a punch. You need a punch in the face. And that's what that song was. Yeah, I did feel like I was being punched continuously in the best way. The next one's called Femmebot, featuring Dorian Electra and Mikey Blanco. I have heard of Dorian Electra because of Dawn of Chromatica, which is an album that I do not like. I don't like remixes, okay? Wait. Oh! Favorite? Electric shock, like lightning? Ooh! Yeah. Ooh! I don't know if this is Dorian or Mikey or Mikey or... Ooh, I really love the sound of this one, though. This might be one of my favorites, too. This is like, ooh.
I feel those sparks between us. Electric shock.
Whoa. I like this one a lot. I love that.
Do you want a Femmebot or do you want a Hellbat? Systems down.
What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, I love this. Bye. I loved that so much. I loved the chorus of that song too much. Too much. I meant so much, but actually it's probably too much. I really am obsessed with the chorus of that song. Yeah, I think that was one of my favorites. Honestly, I'm not sure how I felt about the collabs in that song. Nothing against those artists. I think I'm just very, very picky when it comes to my collabs and like liking collabs. My thing with collabs is like it kind of rocks me out of the song a little bit. You know, you're not expecting this voice to come in and then all of a sudden they do. So it takes me some time with collabs too to know if I like them or not. With Carly and Caroline's collabs, I feel like they were so similar voiced that I didn't even barely notice that they were singing because it was just very similar to the sound of Charli. And so it just kind of blended and I didn't feel as like rocked by it. That one I was a little bit rocked. I was a little bit rocked and rolled. The next one is featuring Tommy Cash. Tommy, I don't know who you are. Okay. Okay, I will say it's kind of a pet peeve of mine when the artists introduce themselves at the beginning of the song. I've just never really liked it. Jason Derulo, I'm looking at you. There's just not really a reason for it in my opinion, unless you're really like adding something cool to the song. Oh. This is weird. Whoa. Whoa, that production. I don't know, man. I like the... Ooh. I like the change of the production. Another repetitive one, but I don't hate it at all. Ooh, I kind of like this. Ooh. What? Okay, you always think about it when you're high. Okay. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. What? Okay. That one was interesting because it kind of grew on me as I listened more. I really loved the melodies and the production. It was very interesting because that song was very repetitive. It was kind of just the same hook over and over again. But the production of the song kept changing as the song went on. So it was like the same hook, but with different production. It was almost like a remix. But like the remix was in the song. Like she kept remixing and then just putting it on top of each other, if that makes sense. Again, that was a very like chaotic one. You're just kind of being taken along on the journey. The lyrics weren't her best work, you know, let's be real. The next one, I do know this song, Unlock It, Lock It. Let's, you know, refresh my memory. Lock it, lock it, lock it, lock it, unlock it, lock it, unlock it, lock it. Oh yeah. It's been a while. Oh. Okay, walk dance. Oh yeah. Oh, I love that song. That's a little bop. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have that much to say. Like, I think that was one of my favorites. You know, I know it's, I think, a single, or it was one of the more, like, radio-friendly ones. It's probably one of the more palatable songs on the album. It's not quite as crazy as some of the other ones. The next one is featuring Mo, who I do know a couple of her songs. Kamikaze. So I'm intrigued also by this collab. Also, this song is called Porsche, and I'm like, this girl is always driving. She's always driving, she's always crashing. I mean, obviously, like, driving is a huge theme in music in general, so. I'm scared. Okay. Whoa. This is catchy. This is catchy. This is fun. I like this. Yeah. Oh, this is Mo. Oh. Ooh, Mo! Yeah, Mo! I love this by Mo? Okay, I see you, Mo. Ooh, I loved that one. Yeah, that was another one that as it went on, I liked it more and more as the song progressed. And by the end, I'm just like, I really liked the collab with Mo as well. I think they really complemented one another well. And yeah, oh, I really love that one. We're on the last track. It is definitely the most intriguing to me because it's literally just called track 10. And it is the only song that is just Charli. Oh, other than Lucky. So that's very interesting to me. Like, why are Lucky and track 10 the only songs that don't have other artists on them? Questions that I don't have answers to. I get why she called this track 10, because what are you going to call this? I'm already adding this to my playlist. I don't know why. Not the vulnerable lyrics again. I really like that. Autotune, ethereal, slow ballad vibes. I'm literally gonna go to sleep. Oh! Ooh, I'm like in a video game or something. She blames it on his love. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. You know what came to mind just now was Becca from Pitch Perfect and how she would like go on her computer and produce stuff. Like, that's me picturing Charli working on this album. Like, what? Oh, we're getting into lullaby territory. Oh, I think I like it. I don't know. I don't know what's occurring, but I think I like it. I like it. I'm literally gone. Wow. Okay. Wow. Let us recap what just happened. I was not buckled up for the adventure that this album would be. That's for sure. It was very chaotic. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it was pure chaos the entire time. Something that I noticed about this album is she loves to do like a repetitive hook or like a repetitive song, but then like the production changes up throughout the entire song. So it keeps it interesting, you know, that you're hearing a similar hook or like you're hearing the same thing over and over again, but you're really not because the production is changing. So that's really interesting to me. I really like this album. It was way different than like the stuff I usually listen to, honestly. Way more like experimental and just chaotic and wild and electronic and auto-tuned than the music that I typically lean toward. But I really liked it. I think the only song that I like struggle a little bit with was Out of My Head. I just didn't love the chorus of that song. But as far as all the other songs go, like I really liked every single other song, I think. Unlock It, Lock It, Femmebot, okay. Tears, those collabs with Carly and Caroline and Mo. I remember someone commented on my Crash reaction saying that that album is just more palatable for like a first time listener to Charli. And I definitely think that's right. Like that album was very palatable for me upon first listen. Like it went down real smooth. This album was just more like, it was less like immediately like, oh yeah, I know what's happening, I know what's going on. I really love Crash, but I really like this one too. Okay, I really like this. I'm really glad I listened to this. This is my album ranking. What are some of my favorites, some of my least favorites? Always open to change and evolve over time, and feel free to disagree with me. I do hope to get into more of her albums. I would think that would be fun. Like she's very fun to react to because like there's so much going on, you know, you're never bored, you're never just sitting here. Like I naturally am going to have a reaction to any of her songs because they're so wild, like they're so crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching and for the suggestion to listen to this. Feel free to like and subscribe, you know, if you want to support my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.